All right, let's talk about Stephen Fulton versus MJ Murodjon Akhmadaliev. I can't pronounce his name, no disrespect. But apparently, MJ won yesterday, last night in dominant fashion. Um, he won with one hand. Well, his other hand he started using it, but he had one hand for the back half of the match, and then in the 12th round, he leashed like 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 straight left hands and dropped Ronnie Rios, who was his mandatory. And you got to remember too, he was he was ordered to fight two mandatory. So hopefully, I think this was let me double check what mandatory this was. This was the WBA mandatory. He got an IBF, I think, too. So hopefully IBF can stand down and allow us to see the fight that we want to see. And also, I think we just talking about MJ versus Steve Fulton. I think we can open up the conversation for a new way in there once you move up too, because they kind of got similar skill sets. I'm gonna say it's the same, but it ain't nothing that a new way ain't. I mean that he ain't seen. I think it's something that he ain't seen in his professional career. It's two, dudes who can bang, dudes who can box. I think will make MJ a little bit more dangerous, possibly for him. It's the power. What would people argue about? What would make Fulton a more dangerous opponent if the politics can't get sorted out between Fulton and MJ? And I knew you had to take on one of them, or both of them. What make Fulton so dangerous is his Philadelphia toughness and his style. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next to the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Creatures can see notifications. We go live or drop a video. So that's what kind of make um them dangerous. Fulton can fight you on the inside, can box you, can fight you in the pocket. His skill set is second to none. All right. I don't know if Michael Nunn gonna be comfortable using his nickname, but as badass as Fulton is, I don't think he will mind. You know, uh, you know, uh, so like I said before, it's one of them solid rated matchups. Especially you throw a new way in there. It's one of them matchups that probably could put the smaller weight classes on top. And what's so important, each one of them dudes play a very important part. And the smaller weight classes maybe getting some of the respect that they deserve. After a lifetime of people not respecting them, you see most Latinos disrespect that respect the smaller weight class. But Fulton brings in a black demographic. MJ brings in Uzbekistan demographic, but he brings in a demographic that not all Uzbekistan fighters are upright. You know what I'm saying? Not all them Eastern European fighters are upright. He's showing the ability to be athletic, and New Way bringing in he bringing in not even the Japanese fans and the fans from Asia. He's a very key component to this too. Maybe almost the biggest component to him, that he's a little man that's crushing shit like a monster. You know, he crushing stuff like a monster. So that's what you need. You need a puncher. You need the Deontay Wilder. You need the Mike Tyson. You need that. And then you need the black guy that can bring the hood to you. So bring the hood and bring the black demographic, in there. So and then you got MJ gonna bring East European gap, demographic, but he different though. He kind of, to me, a lot of people not gonna like me saying this, but to me, he kind of bring me the vibes that what's my man's name? Dimitri Pirog brought. Those kind of the vibes that he bringing to the table, like Pirog brought. And what I mean by that is a lot of the Americans and a lot of the brothers love Dimitri Pirog because he fought in a black style, slick kind of style, mixed in with an Eastern European style, and it's the same thing in my opinion that MJ's bringing to the table. He's got a complete skill set. Now he might not be as slick as Pirog is, but he's slick. He can punch. So I mean, I think a lot of people are not gonna agree with me when I say it. I think these all three of them is pound for pound fighters, in my opinion. When I really think of it, all three of them in New Way, uh, MJ and and Fulton, they all pound for pound fighters. Fulton's skill set is elite. Let me say that again. Svo's skill set is elite, and MJ's skill set is elite. And Nuyue skill set is elite. So I mean, you ain't finding too many more skillful three fighters that may be able to put it on their back. They don't have the head start of a. They don't have the head start of a. Of a welterweight division where it's just so much history, and it's a great division. People ask like, "Oh, why is welterweight so great?" It's the last division. It's the heavyweights, the smaller division. It's the last division that use 8-ounce gloves, so that's why it's so special. And they got a whole bunch of history there as well too. But like I said before, these dudes is dangerous. They dangerous. They dangerous, bro. And man, you won't find too many more dangerous opponents than them. But this is a salivating matchup, and this is what can bring some more eyes to the smaller weight classes. Not just have you got to move up to get your respect. Like, bro, they can get their respect right there if more people start paying attention and investing into, what they got going on. And they actually got to fight each other because the money funny down there. They're not getting overpaid to fight nobody's. And the only question will Al Heyman allow Fulton to join the gang and fight each other. Where Eddie Hearn allowed him to fight. It's always questions around the board. What the politics play into play, and a lot of times smaller weight classes, it don't. And that's how I be around boxing. Everybody should be doing good business. But a lot of times you do business in blind faith and you get played. So that's the thing about him. It felt like Bob Arum played him when he was on HBO, got mad because he was getting more money out of HBO. So it's understandable. It's very understandable. But they all need each other. But this is what the game been missing. Not even from a small fighter's aspect. This is what the game been missing from a. This is what the game been missing. From every aspect. Two top skill fighters who about that action. Who about that action. So, but you put a new way in there, and then it becomes special. Then it becomes really special. But like I said before, this fight can go either way. Our favorite Fulton, but Akhmadaliev, he can box in and out, he can bang, he can punch, but his weakness is the body punches. That's the difference. His weakness is the body punches. That's what it is. His weakness is the body punches. So you know that's the problem. That's the problem. But Fulton gonna try to expose that power. But people say, well, Fulton only weakness Fulton they got is he can't punch. He's not a big puncher, but you don't have to be. He beat Joshua Greer, one of the biggest punchers coming up. Coming up. So he one of the biggest punchers coming up. You know, so he one of the biggest punchers coming up. So, but nonetheless, bro, that I mean, this excites you as a fight fan. It should. You know, we need this fight to happen. Um, we need to happen. But yeah, like I said before, put a new way in the mix. Hopefully some more guys pop their head up, move up, come out of nowhere. But this is exactly, what the game been missing. Exactly, exactly. But like I said before, for Fulton style, you don't see that in them smaller weight classes. High squeeze down there, I don't know. To be honest, high squeeze down into weight classes, I simply don't know. I simply don't know, but it ain't nothing to. It ain't. It's gonna be tough finding sparring. Let me tell you that it's gonna be tough finding sparring for folks like to find bigger guys that can move and all that other stuff. So, um, but yeah, man, like I said before, it's one of the best fights to be made in boxing. It might be top five, man. As far as importance to the sport of boxing, you know, it might be the most important fight. To be honest, it might be the most important fight. You know, so it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Let me know. Think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App $sign CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love support. I hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that's there, man. So appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comment section. Peace. Shout out to Philly, though.